Hello Cancer, welcome, it's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 4th through to the 10th of July 2022 or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond that time. And as always Cancer, it is a general reading, so it won't resonate with everybody, but take what resonates with you. Alright, let's see what the energies have in store for you. What are the important messages for Cancer, please? The 4th to the 10th of July 2022. What are the important messages for Cancer, please? Alright, we have community. This one's come out at every single reading I've done for this time scale. So there's something very important about community. We all have different communities that we're involved with or part of. We have our local community, neighbours, colleagues within the community. We have work communities, we have family, our family community, friendship gatherings. So let's see where this fits in for yourself. And the courthouse. So this is a legal situation to do with something to do with somebody in one of your communities. Cancer. The legal situation here. Okay. Right. So what do we have for Cancer, please? 4th to the 10th of July 2022 or thereabouts. What do we have for the lovely Cancer, please? Fourth to the 10th of July 2022. So at the heart of your reading, Cancer, the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else your guides would like to say to you at this time. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Swords. This is about taking time out and contemplating, reviewing a situation, trying to think things through, but having to take time out just to make sense of a situation and decide which way to go forward. So could we clarify all the cards on the table, please, for Cancer? Clarify all the cards on the table for Cancer, please. At the bottom of the deck we have the Six of Cups, and this is nostalgia, thinking of somebody or somebody who's been a part of your life for a long time. Memories, nostalgia. Right, and I feel that's what's happening here with the Four of Swords. Alright Cancer, let's have a look. Right, we're at the heart of your reading. We have Justice and the Six of Swords. And Justice, and of course we've already had Courthouse here. So there's a sense here of some form of an injustice, something that's not been right, that's not been fair, and there's a need for the scales to become balanced now. But there's a need to take action. And this is a strong energy for whoever this reading's for. It won't be for everybody. And the clarifier is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is moving on, or trying to move on from troubled waters. So there's something that's not been right, there's something that's been troubling, choppy waters, trying to find a peaceful resolution. You know, Six of Swords is moving on from troubled waters to calm waters, even to dry land over here, to get some peace and a settlement that brings peace here. It may be a karmic justice for some of you. All right, something karmically being put right or needing to be put right. But for others of you, it could actually be a court or a legal situation. All right, at the root of this, we've got the Two of Swords and the World. At the root of this is coming to a fork in the road and needing to make a decision. But it's a difficult decision to make, and the lady's got the blindfold on, look, so she doesn't actually want to see the decision that she's got to make, the choices that she has to make. So this is a difficult decision. Could be something to do with crossed swords also. But the clarifier is the World, and this is about an ending of an old cycle, an ending of a chapter, ready for a new beginning to begin. But for that to happen, there's a decision to be made. So that's at the root of this, and it's something to do with justice and being able to move on. Okay. Now, what are the past energies that influence this current situation? We have the Princess of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So there's some quite major players here on the table. The Princess of Wands, this is exciting news that's coming in the past, something exciting news that came in the past, and clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So this, whatever this news was, it was the opening of an opportunity, a new door opening, with the Wheel of Fortune starting to turn in your favour, Cancer. And that happened as a result of this really exciting news that came in. It's probably news that promised some form of growth and expansion. Okay. So what's on your mind, Cancer? We have the Prince of Cups and we have the Nine of Swords. All right, so what you're thinking about is the Prince of Cups can be an offer of love. But for me as a reader, this is also about an apology. To clarify the Nine of Swords. So this is fear-based thoughts, worrying, expecting the worst. It's those worries and anxieties that keep you awake at night. But they're bigger than what they should be. So this is overwhelming fears that are bigger than what they should be. It's not to say there's not a basis for them, of course there is. But it's when we are very preoccupied, you know, we get into the energy of being preoccupied with it, they become magnified. All right, and it's something to do with either an offering of love, or it's to do with an apology, or making an apology. Okay. And I'm looking at the cards across the top here, which usually tell a part of the story. So, you know, reflecting, giving something some deep thought, taking time out to recharge. And it's to do with either this offering of love or an apology that is creating fear-based thoughts here. And it's to do with memories of someone in the past, or something in the past that's been around, connected to you for a long time. So a sense of nostalgia. All right, let's have a look. Going forward, we have the Six of Swords again. So the Six of Swords here, at the heart of the reading, connected to justice. And here it is again going forward. So you can see by the imagery, it's very clear, isn't it? This is moving on, looking for dry land. Either emotionally, mentally or physically, or a combination. But the clarifier is the 7 of rods or the 7 of wands. And this is when you're having to defend yourself. Stand your ground and defend yourself from somebody or something that wants to overpower you in some way, metaphorically speaking. Someone wants their opinion to be heard. There's a power struggle here, I feel. And this is what you're wanting to move on from, Cancer. And I feel for some of you this is to do with some form of a legal situation. And it's to do with somebody within your community. Now, what your guides want to say, your spirit guides want to say to you, Cancer, is there's a tower here, the tower, and we've got the Page of Rods. Alright, now the tower is when there's an unexpected event that brings one of your towers crashing down, brings an end to something. Something that was built on crumbling, something that was crumbling already, but it's going to be brought to an abrupt end here. And it's to do with an opportunity, it's all to do with an opportunity that was grasped. With the Page of Rods, the Page of Rods sees opportunities and goes for them. And he's standing on a pentacle here, so I think it's something to do with finances in some way. So he saw the opportunity, he went for it, but that's what's created this tower, this crumbling, and this revelation. That's what your guides want to say to you, whoever this is for, Cancer. It won't be for everybody, but it's honing in on somebody's story here. But there's justice here. Justice needs to be seen to be done here, to allow you to move on, or to allow a situation to move on. Okay, I'm just going to get two final messages for Cancer, please, to conclude this reading. Two final messages for Cancer, please, to conclude this reading. Too many there. All right, we have a wise leader here. You are a beacon for others. So, you know, you're very strong. You do use your intuition and your wisdom. And other people are watching to see the actions that you take now. And that's going to help them with their situations. So this is about you being a wise leader and a beacon for others, Cancer. And first light, so beginning a new cycle. So, you know, this old cycle coming to an end, ready for a new cycle to begin. There'll be a first light dawning. So there looks like there's going to be a good resolution for you going forward. But you've clearly got to be strong, you know, hold the faith. All right, Cancer. Whoever this is for, and it won't be for everybody, but whoever it's for, I hope you've seen some clarity with your situation and some support here. But good luck going forward. And until next time, bye-bye for now.